you've done everything right on papers. Nice top, good trousers, clean shoes, and yet something still feels off. Like it just doesn't quite come together. So you change twice before leaving the house, and yet you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, this is not it. Feeling right there, almost everyone has it, including me. Almost everyone don't know the reason why a good individual items put together doesn't look good or it just feels off. And that's because it's the proportion. It's not the clothes, and once you understand it, you cannot unsee it. Hi, my name is Sherry. Welcome to my channel, and since today is Friday, it's gonna be Fashion Friday, which I'll be sharing all about fashion with you. And if you do have anything that you want me to do as a video, comment down below and I'll read them up. And also, I'm doing this because I have always loved fashion since I was young. I actually even designed my wedding dress when I was like, what, 9 or 10? But that's besides the point. Today we're gonna get into why something feels off when you wanna put on an outfit. Proportion in fashion sense is actually how the volumes and the lengths of your clothing relate to each other and your body. When something feels off, it's definitely how the volume is just too much. When you look at yourself, there's just no contrast, there's no tension, and there's no visual interest, just a flat line from top to bottom. So you know how we go on Pinterest to scroll and look for the outfits that we want to wear, and you start saving them and you start copying the outfits. Actually, all of the outfits that you save from Pinterest or for inspiration, or the outfits that you actually want to wear, it all comes down to one very simple rule. The rule is volume on top, structure at the bottom, or the other way around. Structure on top, volume on the bottom. And pick one to be a statement and let the other breathe, so it doesn't look too much on you. And if there is very simple things, it actually look very minimal and there's no in between. So just now I showed you an outfit that feels off, right? And if you pull out all the single items like individually, they look good, they look amazing. But when you put all of them together, it's just not right. Now let's look at the example of what I actually mean by proportion, and these are one of the few examples. Look at the first one. The top has all the volumes needed in an outfit. It's big, it's relaxed, has presence. So once you pair it with a pair of jeans, the jeans can be simple. That's the volume on top, and jeans technically, generally, jeans has structure. So the structure itself can be another item. They don't really need to do anything to each other, or the jeans doesn't really have to be much, because in one outfit, like any movies, there's one lead and there's one supporting. So in this case, the top is the lead, the bottom is the supporting. And that itself is the whole secret of how you put on a full outfit. So now I'm gonna show you the exact opposite, which is the top is plain, it's not doing anything, but the bottom is the volume. So as you can see, the top is fitted, so it's close to the body, it's quiet. So this means the bottom has room for it to be a statement. The last example that I'm gonna show you is to show you that how two items that are still has a bit of statement of volumes, but how it matches well. So this one is actually really interesting because both has its presence, but they're working in a very different way. So as you can see, the blazer is very structured, it's well defined, the shape is there, but the skirt itself, it seems to have that volume. Yes, true, but it's very contrasting the top, which is soft and flowy. So I said in the start that there should be tension in your outfit, which means in this case, it's actually the tension between the structured and the fluid that makes it all work together. From the three examples that I gave to you, there is actually a very simple rule. The rule isn't about being boring, it's about choosing where your eye should go. So for the example just now, it's all about mostly about volumes and structures. So now let me tell you about the length. So why length is important? Because if your top and your bottom meets at the same point, then your eye just don't know where to look. Like there's just a stop right there. Every good outfit have movement. Your eyes just go up, down, mid, and you have everywhere to look at. I'm gonna give example by what I mean with the length. If the top stops at the hip, your bottom has to go longer. But if your top is a crop, then there is more flexibility to your bottom length. Never let both pieces compete for the same ending point. Small rule, big difference. Next time something feels off about your outfit, do not blame your body, it's not your body, and do not blame the clothes. Just check the proportion. I'm pretty sure in your wardrobe you have lots of choices, so even if you want to stick with that one top or that one bottom, just find another that can balance out one outfit. And you should always pick one statement, and make sure you actually check out the length of the piece as well. And I get it, every time we look at our wardrobe and we want to wear something, we'll always pick like one of our favorites, top or bottom, but it's about understanding why things work. You can dress with intention instead of just hoping that all of your clothes or all of your pieces just comes together. And I get it, I've been there. We've all opened our wardrobe and be like, yes, this is something I want to wear, this is something I want to wear, this is the piece, this is the piece. Once we put it on, it's not it. In that case, just change like your top or the bottom to another piece and see where it lands, see where the length ends, or see where the volumes are at. And that is what Fashion Friday is. Every week, one thing that changes how you see your clothing and your fashion. I do post on Monday as well, but Monday is mostly about self-mastery, and if you're not interested in self-mastery and you're only interested in fashion, I post for fashion every Friday. So before I end this video, leave a comment down below which proportion combo that you struggle with the most. Is it volume on top or is it volume at the bottom? And I'll do a follow-up on whatever you need, whenever you need. So just leave a comment down below and I'll reply to you to help you out. So I'll see you next Monday or next Friday. So dress up intentionally, queen.